I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yo, what is good people? It is Monday night. Time for those top 10 alternatives, part of the Monday night lineup. Kicking things off usually with Izzy vs. NYC doing his Monday weekly pulls. And you got S. Vaughn 82 doing his comic book addicts. Then you've got Council of Comics doing their thing. Geek Out with Roscoe, Phil's Treehouse, TM Nerdy, doing Between the Lines, myself, and then Will, Cup of Comics, finishing the evening off with his Monday Night Raw books. So, let's do things like we normally do. Let's give a duck away. Let's add this to the stage. I'm going to actually post... where's that? Where's that? Actually, my honey did it. Look at this. My honey has posted last week's live already in the chat. Thank you, honey, very much. Appreciate that. That's where I'll be pulling a comment from, so go over there, write any kind of comment, doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's not a hashtag, and you'll get a chance at a duck right here, right now, for the end of the month duck race. So let's go ahead, let's show these books off. We've got Avengers #1. This is the J. Scott Campbell variant right here. And then we've got A Moment of Silence, a 9/11 tribute book. And then I've got another book in here that we'll show at the very end, so hang out. And I'll show that off, and I don't think you'll be disappointed, honestly. I don't think you'll be disappointed. But let's say hello to the chat and let other people kind of come in and hang out with us this evening. Las Cruces, one of the finalists for the Comic Book Community Awards in Best Blue Rent. So go show him some love if you think he's the best. Saying hooray, wahoo, and hello from New Mexico. Thank you, sir, for hanging out. Hello from Alabama, Brian LCS, the creator of the Comic Book Community Awards. Thank you, sir. He asked if anyone's got any bubblegum. Anybody got any bubblegum? Thank you for hanging out with us this evening, Brian. Appreciate you. Y'all can keep up with the CBC Awards on IG at CBC Awards, and then you can go to cbcawards.org, I believe, and that's where you can do all your voting at as well. And thank you for everybody who made me a finalist in this year for Best Speculation Under 1,000 and Best Ongoing Series for this right here, Top 10 Alternatives. I greatly appreciate you. If you think I deserve to win, please go over and give your votes. I want to ideally do my voting this weekend. Ideally, that's what I want to do. So, I've got about half the list filled out of who I want to vote for, because I've been scrubbing through videos, trying to figure out like who I actually feel is the best in each category, and been writing those down as I go. So, but yeah, I'm hoping I get through everybody, the rest of the other half this week, and then I can sit there and actually do my votes this weekend. So be on the lookout for that. Cliff on Comics, part of the Council of Comics. Go check them out. Go show them some love. Thank you for coming out, sir. Appreciate you. Showing love to Brian and Las Cruces. Like I said, there's my honey. Hey, honey, love you bunches, and thank you for putting the link up. I appreciate it. Oh, Green Machine, Larry, I hope you're doing well, sir. It's been a minute. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Y'all can check him out on IG. One Shot Comics in the house, saying what's up, what's going on. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out. Appreciate y'all. I got a great nerd cave. You'll find them on IG. It's awesome. Christina Payne, another finalist for the CBC Awards in Best Blue Rent, saying hello to everybody. Thank you. Sup from Steve Bradley. What's going on, Steve? Thanks for hanging out. Mr. Akins, my fellow Iron Legion, Iron Brethren, did I call it? And Statesman as well says, on what's on the comic rack, top 10 baby. Yes, thank you for hanging out with me. Another Iron Brethren, Della Suspense, cool shirt. I know, I like this one. It's an old one, but it's a good one. It's one of those old Navy ones. It feels good too. I like it. What's going on, Dale? Thanks for hanging out. Dale is actually a finalist for Best Unboxing under 1,000 subscribers as well. Cali Comics in the house. Yosef Brosif. What's going on, Cali? Appreciate you hanging out with us this evening. Let's see. Phil, what's going on, Phil? Says hi, all. What's going on, Phil? Appreciate you. Dale throwing out some links. There's Christina Payne right there. So you can go check her channel out. Go show her some love if you want to. Baker. So, who's buying all of these Venom 3s? You're telling me there were that many people who were waiting to buy a copy. I guess so. I guess so. If you like Venom 3, or if you got Venom 3, hey, tonight is your night. Just saying. Only 48 from 1K. Nice. I'll get there eventually. Mr. Aiken says, voted the day after it was live. Wow. You just jumped on it, didn't you? Jumped on it. 1K with a sweet giveaway. Yes, I showed off that image last week. Let's see if I can pull it up again. Baker has donated a freaking amazing slab for my 1K giveaway. Let's see. Where's it at? Where's it? Ah, there it is. There it is. All right, let's move that over there. Right there. Put this right here. Move that. Stop that. Present. Share that. This right here. Boom. Look at that, y'all. Per Michael Baker. For my 1,000. Oh, nope. Never mind. Let's bring it back. There we go. There we go. Per one, Michael Baker. Thank you very much, sir, for donating this. I appreciate it. He's giving this away at my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. This Adam Hughes Butte right here. 9.8 JSA CGC verified. Authentic autograph. I apologize. Detective Comics 1,000. Awesome book. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is freaking awesome. Let's pull this back up. Right there. There we go. That's it. All right. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. No, I got you. Hey, it's good to, like, that's a blessing to sit there and, be able to acknowledge it and take action on it. So, that is awesome. I hope that it has helped you out and that you're doing better. And, I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me this evening, man. It's awesome. Appreciate you. You voted for Bird. That's great. That is fantastic. Steve Byrne. Steve. Oh, 3 good nerds in the house. What is going on? Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us this evening. I appreciate y'all. I've got to. There's Cliff again saying, "What's up, Peeps? Peeps? Or Peeps? All the above. Anybody and everybody." It's Vaughn82. What up, 22? What's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. Like I said, y'all go show Comic Book Addicts some love. Go watch that replay if you have not seen it yet. Is this love that I'm feeling? Absolutely. It's gotta be. Come on. Is Dope in the house? Dope Comics? Is Dope here? Where's he at? I don't see his avatar. Is he in? I don't want to miss him. I don't see him. Matt, Comics by the Bay. Give me that laugh now. Give it to me. Do it. That reminds me. I might have said this last time, but it reminds me of the Bart Simpson's Tree House of Horrors episode where they're in the murder house and the house is trying to get the Simpsons to run out. And he starts like turning the walls to blood, and Bart's like he starts asking for it. He's like, do the blood thing, man. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Like, that's what that reminds me of. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to force the laugh. No, you didn't force it. I'm essentially a walking Tickle Me Elmo is what it boils down to, I believe. So, that's funny. All right. Let's see. Y'all have had plenty of time to do that, but since I have y'all's attention, we're doing the giveaway. Let's shrink me down a little bit. Let's talk about something else, something serious. We've got a member of the community who has been battling cancer for around a year now. So you'll find at the top of the chat a link to this GoFundMe right here. Keep Jennifer Reading. She's got cancer. She's been dealing with it for about a year. And I think things took a bad turn. Bueller is really good friends with her, it seems like, and he's kind of put out a call of like, hey, you know, she really could use some love and really could use some help right now. So you see the goal of $50,000. They're halfway to that goal, which is freaking awesome and amazing. And so all I'm doing is like, if you feel led to give to this cause right here, the dollar amount does not matter. Anything will help this young lady be able to help fight cancer and be able to handle business, financial business, while taking this on as well. So if you feel led, please donate. And if you can't, or if you feel led to as well, share it out. I feel like, you know, the more ears, the more eyes that see this, the more people that will have the opportunity to know, to be able to help. And so, yeah, I feel like, you know, this is kind of what I felt led to do. I felt led to share it out. So, like I said, do what you will with this information. The link is at the top of the live chat if you want to go and give to it. If not, or if you can't, that's fine as well. Just, hey, if you will, just share it out. Share it on IG. Put it on a story or something like that. Yeah, again, if you feel led to. So, let's get back to this right here. Let's give a ducky away for this month's duck race. 4-9 is... Oh, crap. I about messed that one up. Oh, my jeez. I about messed that one up. All right, 9 comments. And this week's winner of a duck is Cliff. Cliff, you've got a duck, sir, in this month's duck race. Congratulations. Cliff on comics. And in fact, Cliff, I owe you a package anyways. So, yeah, that's a thing. I don't know if you know that, but I do owe you a package. So, Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, is in the house. What's going on? It says, evening all. Appreciate you hanging out with us, Joe. We're about to get things started. So, let's go. All right. Cover price. Top 10 right there. That lineup of massive amounts of Venom 3 and almost all of its variants. It's so sad, some of the variants that did not make this list. It's kind of weird, honestly. Like, I don't understand why some of them did not make it. But yeah. Then you got, of course, the bottom 10 as well. A lot of the stuff that was there last week, that Wolverine X-Ray is pretty cool. I like that one. Outside of that, why is Doomsday on the list? Why is Doomsday on the list? I don't understand that. I don't understand. Everything else I get for the most part, but Doomsday, that's a little weird. Let me know what you think. Pre-show predictions, 13 for 20. Wow. 13 for 20. Yay. Right. Venom has always been my least favorite character. So looking at 0 for 20. I don't know. I gave you that Irish accent because of the way that you wrote that. I'm just letting you know. And it wasn't even a good one. Like, it threw me off when I started doing it. So it wasn't even a good one. But thanks, Mr. Akins. Well, you won't be 0. I don't think you'll be 0 with the alternatives that I put in there. Maybe you will. But I don't think... I don't know. I've got a few today stacking my papers, baby. Yes, I love playing that video. It's so fun. All right, coming in at number 10, we've got Uncanny X-Men number 1. This is a Marquez, David Marquez, second print, 1 in 25. I believe this is on the list because it seems like it will be the first cover appearance of these characters right here. I'm going to say that they're probably the outliers. I'm not positive though, but that's what I think it's on here. Near Mint's going for $132 right now. $132 for a 1 in 25 of some characters. I mean, I missed issue 2, but are they really that cool? Like, I know they showed up at the end of issue 1, but are they really that cool? I'm not asking for a friend. Like, I need to know this. Venom has been on my saver for almost as long as Spawn. Bro, I'm so ready to deplete my Spawn. I'm so ready to just get rid of most all of my Spawn that I've just been saving and holding out with this whole Spawn movie and stuff. Hashtag Null is coming, right? Meh. Nice. way overpriced there, Morty. Way overpriced. Come back in 6 months for $20. Yeah. No, I agree. So if you like this book, then maybe you'll like this as an alternative. This is Young X-Men number 1. This has got the first appearance of several mutants on there. Let me pull my sheet out so I make sure that I get all of them right. Dust, Rock Slide, Blindfold, Wolf Cub, and Ink. All first appearances, which I would assume this would be their first cover as well. I'm just assuming. Take that for what it is. Fine's going for $3. Near Mints, $3. Last sold May of this year for $2. So there you go. If you're an X-Men person and you're looking for some New Mutants, may check that Young X-Men run out. I believe this is a 12-issue series as well, so not a big run. And you can probably find most of it in the dollar bins. It was an okay read. I believe I got it all at one time, and it was okay. 0 for 20 says Dale, Baker, Mr. Akins, Larry, and Callie. Wow. Dust's first cover is her first appearance, X-Men number 133. Interesting. Because... see, that's the inconsistency with Key Collector. See, Key Collector has Dust. This is her first appearance here. But I do know, that new X-Men number 133? Is that what it is? Where she's on the cover? Because I remember that being on the cover price top 10 however long ago. Now that you say that. So, and she's got the... It's like a pretty much all black cover except where you see the open area with her eyes. Yeah, I bet I know exactly. Let's look at it. Let's look it up. Field trip. New X-Men number 113. Did I not do it right? What is this? What's going on here? Okay, we're just going to click on 114. Oh, 133. That's because I'm a moron. That's right. I'd say it's dyslexia, but it's not. Yep. Yes, all black except for her eyes, Wolverine and Reflection. I didn't know Wolverine. I see it now. First appearance of Dust. Yep. There you go. All right, then. But it's still got Rock Slide, Blindfold, Wolf Cub, and Ink. So, yeah, you got to double check Key Collector. Thanks for that call there, Baker. That is awesome. Good stuff. Cool. Young Avengers, number 1. If you want a team of new X-Men. Coming in at number 9. Buy the Dust book? Buy the Dust one? Is it because she showed up in I said so, not 22. That's right, I'm not gonna tell you what to buy, I'm simply gonna just give you alternatives. $19, $20 for this book in high grade, near mint. Oh. Is this because she showed up in 97? Is that why? I'm curious. I'm curious your reasoning now, Baker. I'm curious. Venom number 3. This is a second printing right here. This reprints it's funny. It says it reprints the first appearance of Null. That's true. Like if it's a second print, it is a reprint of the first appearance. It's not, technically a first appearance, a reprint of that. Near Mint's going for $51 right now. $51. This is also an homage cover to a Spider-Man book that I'm sure somebody's going to let me know in the chat because I'm not well versed on my Spider-Man, even though that is an iconic cover. What cover is that? It's like crap. What cover is that? Is that 302? Is it 302? I'm curious now. Alright, so my alternative to this Venom 3 is the Amazing Spider-Man number 569. This has got the first appearance of Anti-Venom. Now, this is not necessarily the cover that everybody enjoys and loves. However, it's just an A cover. Very Fine's going for $28. People usually look for these covers right here. That's got Anti-Venom on the cover. This Adi Granov cover is freaking fantastic as well. I love that one, but this was the cheaper of the two, and it's the same insides as everything else. Same first appearance. Near Mint's going for $28 right now for the first appearance of Anti-Venom compared to this $51 for a reprint of Null. So, take your pick if you even care at all, let's be honest. Let's see. She'll be in X-Men 97 Season 2. Nice. I gotta finish that. I'm stuck on episode 3 right now. I'm an old man. I fall asleep. This is what it boils down to. Amazing Spider-Man 316. Thank you. Yes, that's what I was thinking. That's apparently not what I was thinking. I knew it was an Amazing Spider-Man book, and I was pretty positive it was near 300. Awesome. Awesome. Is that 0 for 3 and you're catching up? Is that what that is? 1 for 3 says Callie. Comments, by the way, hot dog lovers. That's great. Mr. Akins, 0 for 4. Callie, 2 for 4. Batting 500. 0 for 4 says Baker. Larry is 0 for 4. The Addy is my favorite. Yes, the Addy is pretty freaking awesome. It's a nice cover. Very nice cover. Dale, 1 for 4. He's almost at 2. I have the first Anti-Venom, but not that cover. So 0 for 4. Which cover do you have, Mr. Akins? I need to know this now. Which of these covers do you have? Because these are the better books to have, honestly, in my opinion. But I was going for price here. Like, which of these do you have? Curious now. Steve is at 1 for 4. Nice. Nice. Kenneth is in the house. What's going on, sir? Thank you for hanging out with us this evening. Appreciate you. Cliff is 1 for 4 as well. It has been a bit since Steve came in. Glad to see him. It has been a bit. Second print is The Beast. Which one's that? Oh, that's the... Yeah. The where he's on the cover. The better book. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, the Granov is pretty awesome. All right, let's jump back to. I've got to get off. I gotta get a mouse pad. That's horrible that I say that, but I do. It's pretty bad. Venom number 3 again. First appearance of Null. This is the scan. Frankie's Comics Golden Apples variant right here. Pretty cool cover. I like it. Venom with his wings. First appearance Null, of course. Near Mint's. $63 for this book. $63. Alright. And again, it's just in case you don't know, all right? So if you're one of these that doesn't watch trailers because of spoilers, go ahead and mute me now. And then when I click, you can click back. You can unmute me when I clip on this next tag. But the reason that all these Null books are on here is because he showed up. His name was mentioned, and it looks like him in the new Venom trailer. So that's why all these Null books are on here this evening. So, all right, let's go ahead and click on this so you know now that you can come back and listen to me. Amazing Spider-Man 361 is my... Actually, this is not... I don't have one for that one. Or no, I didn't have one for the... Yeah, I didn't have one for the Frankies. So let's go back. I don't have a alternative for this one. This is the only one that I don't have an alternative for. Because... Come on, I had to deal with however many of these. How many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5 Venom 3s I had to figure out. So no, I don't have an alternative for this one. Give us this book. I can't do it on this one. I can't do it on this one. Just hold on to your britches. Just give me a second. So yeah, no alternative for this Venom 3, the Frankie's comic version right here. So let's move back to the list. Let's go on to number 7. This is Venom. Number 3, this is the 1 in 25 variant right here. It's done by Molina. Cool cover, nice colors. I like it for the most part. Again, first appearance of Null. Near mints at $223. My alternative for this book is not that one, but this one right here. Amazing Spider-Man 361 is my alternative. So, yeah, first appearance of Carnage. Near mint's going for $89 right now. $89. Ain't nobody going to care about Carnage for a bit, I don't think. So, yeah, $89 for the first appearance of Carnage. I've actually started looking for this book now because I'm like, you know what? I think it's cooled off enough. If I can pick up, a near mint copy for about $50 to $80, hey, that's me all day. That's me all day. I'll do that. Absolutely. All right, let's check out the chat, see where everybody is at. El Green Machine is at 0. Callie at 3. We've got Baker 2 for 7. Yes, 1 for 7. Finally, see, I told you you'd make the board. Dale's not only got his 2, but he has got 3. So hold on to your butts.
Got my 2.
Nice. My honey says she is 8 for 7. She's playing by TM rules now. So glad I sold my 361s back in 2021. I am so glad for you as well, Steve. That is awesome. Awesome. I love to hear when people win. That is fantastic. All right, let's get back to this list. We've got Venom number 4. Now, some people will say this has got the origin of Null and Nowhere, the severed head of the Celestial. I was looking for, I was going to pull the Nova, I think it's Nova 8. It's a Nova book that has the first appearance of Nowhere, which is the planet that we see in the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's the severed head of the Celestial. Null, cut that head off with the Necro Sword. And so I was going to have that as like a spec book, that could bring Nowhere back into play, bringing Null in. If they tied it all with Secret Wars. But that book is still, because it's also the first appearance of Cosmo. It's got a couple of good things in there, but that book is still like a pretty hefty book. Hefty as in I think it's like $20 to $30 if I'm not mistaken. It was higher than like the 14 that's right here, which is what I was hoping I'd be able to match it up with. So I assume this would be the second appearance of Null as well, which I think second appearance books are way underrated for the most part. I don't want to say, undervalued because I'll let the market decide, but still way underrated. Improper fractions not allowed. That's great. But yeah, issue 4, Venom. My alternative for this is Venom the Hunted. Is that right? I'm so lost right now. Yeah, Venom the Hunted. This features what people say as the first full appearance of the Xenophage. That would be, I'm gonna assume that's what that creature is within the trailers that we see, like going after Venom. And the first cameo is actually in issue 1 of this same title. So do be aware of, like, pick whichever one you actually think is the first appearance. It looks like the market leans more towards number 1, but I've yet to see either one of them, so I just kind of went with what everybody says is the first full appearance. Near mints for this book are at $7 right now, which is half the price of The Origin of Null. So if you're looking for something cheaper, I think this would be a very good option right there. Alright, let's see where everybody is at with their books. We have got Mr. Akins 149. Dale got that 4. Callie with 5. Larry with 0. And Baker with 3. 3. Alright, coming at number 5, we have got Thor, God of Thunder, number 6, I believe. Yo, we are halfway through the list. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, please hit that like, subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Share it out to the peoples that you know if you think they would like it as well. Null cameo, unnamed in a flashback. Origin of Gore. Beautiful Esad Ribic artwork in this series right here. Fantastic. The best Thor story I've ever read. Thor, God of Thunder, issues 1 through 11. Fantastic artwork throughout it. Fantastic story by Jason Aaron, Alabama boy himself. Love it. Actually, spoiler alert for a video that's coming out, I just picked up the hardcover for that 1 through 11. I love that story so much, I wanted a hardcover of it. So, near mints for this book are at $57 right now. $57. For a book that really doesn't have to deal with Null. Like, yeah, it's an unnamed flashback cameo style. But if it's like if it's a glimpse appearance, like, I'm not paying $50 for a glimpse. I'm not doing it. I won't. Now I gotta get out my Venom box for proof picks. Nice. 6 for 10, says Callie. Yes. Did someone say Jason Aaron? You know you didn't. Yes, I did. Yo, alright. So my alternative for this is... Oh, that's what it is. Yep. Venom versus Carnage, number 2. This features the first appearance of Toxin. Toxin is rumored to be in this Venom The Last Dance movie as well. So, being able to see that character come in could be pretty cool. Near mints for this book are at $43 right now. Did I put the right book in the right spot? I think I did. $43. First appearance of Toxin. So, there you go. Not much of a difference, but still. Under 50 at least. Under 50. Let's see where everybody is at in the chat. I'm surprised issue 2 isn't on the list with the first Necrosword, aka All Black. It may be. Dale. It may be on this list. So we have cameo, full, and glimpse. Does CGC recognize glimpse? No, but they should. They absolutely should recognize glimpse. It'd put an end to a lot of this stuff, I think. My opinion. Of course I would, because, I came up with it. 4 for 11 says Baker. 0 says Larry. 6 says Dale. He is taking the lead until Callie comes in. 7 for 11. This is my list. 1 for 11 says Mr. Akins. What's on the comic rack? CGC only recognizes money. Right. 1 for 11 says Steve. Nice. Steve's on the board. So they do that. 0 for 11 says Phil. What's going on, Phil? Thanks for hanging out with Steven. Appreciate you. Y'all check him out with Geek Out with Roscoe over on Between the Lines, part of the Monday night lineup. Glimpse used to be my stage name. That's great. That is fantastic. Coming at number 4 is Venom number 3. First full appearance, no. Actually, it reprints because this is a third print right here. Ryan Stegman. This book got really hot because it is listed to some people as the first cover appearance of Null. However, again, going back to Key Collector, if they know what they're talking about, and from the stuff that I was looking at with their dates, they're showing that this is not the first cover appearance of Null, which is pretty interesting. So what they've got listed is my alternative as the first cover appearance of Null, and that is Venom number 5. Very much a, like, almost the same cover. Like, sword, everything. Who's the artist? This is Ryan Stegman here. Who's the artist on this one? Scan. Oh, cool. Another Frankie's exclusive. This features the third full appearance of Null. So it's not a reprint of it. It's just a variant of this cover. Near Mint's going for $30 for this. Now, could I confirm that this was the first cover? No, I could not for sure confirm, especially with apparently, like we just saw earlier, where Dust was different on Key Collector than what it is over here on Cover Price. And so that's, you got to question it sometimes. But from the dates and stuff like that I was looking at, it was saying that this right here came out before that third printing. So take that for what you will. Please do your due diligence in checking this work so that you actually spend money on the proper book that you want for your PC. Let's check out the chat, see where everybody's at on their list. We've got 1 for 13, says Mr. Akins. 9, says Callie. He has got the lead. Dale right behind him with 7. Larry at 0. Baker is shot up to 6. Nice. My stage name is 11 for 11. And make a wish because you're getting a treat. What's going on, Seth? Thanks for hanging out with us this evening. Appreciate you. Scan. Yep. Thank you, Dale. Thank you. Bryant with I Have Comic Issues. What's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out with us this evening. Appreciate you. Cliff says, I'm out. I can't compete with Venom Null Knight. Come on. I've got more than Venom symbiote books. Come on now. You can hang in there. This did come out before third print number 1. Nice. I like it, Callie. I like it. What we can confirm is that Venom 3 third print is the book to have out of all of them. The market has spoken. You're 100% correct about that. But I like, and I feel like y'all have noticed or whatever, but like, yes, I'll sit there and talk about spec and things to pick up to possibly flip and whatnot like that. But there's also, like, this whole spec, that is a double-edged sword. And one side gets sharpened way more than the other side. And that's the fact of, like, what do you want in your PC? What do you want to pick up before the market finds out about something? What do you want to pick up before the book starts to get out of your price range that you want to spend on that book? So, that's why I always emphasize of, like, hey, pick it up for flipping purchase, or if you want it for your PC kind of thing, is because to me, spec is a double-edged sword that both sides just don't get sharpened all the time. So that's where I'm at. But you're 100% correct. The book is the third print because that's what the market said. Like if you're wanting to get your money's worth, you'd find that third print on the low end and you'd flip it for big. 100%. Can't argue with that at all. 1 for 13. The one was not a Venom book. Which one? Oh, the one book you have wasn't a Venom book. Steve, 1 for 13. Zero interest, says Joe. Zero interest at all. Rich is in the house. Comic Cap Collectibles. What's going on, sir? Thank you for hanging out with us this evening. Appreciate you. One of the finalists in the Comic Book Community Awards for Best Comic Book Cleaning and Pressing. So, go check out his channel. If you think he's the best, go take and go vote for him. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Great videos. I gotta say, Donny Cates slipped this character and origin nicely into the Marvel canonized world. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree with that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because, like, to sit there and make a creator of a symbiote that had been around for however many years before this, you know what I mean, and not mess with the canon of all that, like, no, you're 100% on that. 100%. Yes, it was brilliant until the ending of King of Black. Ain't that all of them, though? Ain't that all of them? Alright, let's get back to this list. I have not read King in Black. Is that something that I should read? I'm not. I mean, y'all know. Y'all know I'm not a Spidey fan, but this is Venom. Like, I could get down reading something with Venom. However, I did read Venom War #1, and I did not like that at all. At all. At all. Coming in at number 3, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy. Is this a David Mack cover? Because, like, this totally looks like a David Mack cover. Anybody know? Does this... Like, if this is not a David Mack cover, who the heck is this? I need to know. Guardians of the Galaxy, number 23. First appearance of Clintar, the symbiote planet. Near Mint's going for $17 right now. $17 for the planet that I assume that Null is from. Because I don't know really anything about Null other than, you know, the research that I've done today. And my paper keeps falling as well. So, here we go. My alternative to this book is King in Black number 5. Now, this features the death of Null. That's not why I picked this book to be on here. Honestly, I couldn't pin down, and I'm hoping you, the audience who have read this story, can help me pin which book should actually be down, because it's between King in Black number 5 and Venom number 35, which is like Legacy number 200. Near mints for this one are at $3 right now. I picked this one, yes, because of the death of Null, but not because of the death of Null. I assume that once Eddie Brock killed Null, he became the King in Black. But did that happen in issue 5, or did that happen in issue Venom number 35? Let me know in the chat if you know. Please educate me. That would be fantastic. Regardless, both of these books are under $10. So I would choose either one of them to be the actual alternative. I'm sticking with this one right now because I feel confident in this one. And by the way, don't trust Google's AI search either, because I typed in there, you know, did Eddie Brock become, you know, King in Black in Venom issue 35? And it said, yes, Eddie Brock did become. And then I said, I said the same thing, but King in Black number 5. And it said, yes, he did become it. And I'm like, you liar. You are a liar, Google. Pick one. Pick a side, you dirty bastard. Like, no, can't do that to me. But that's what I was going for. I was going for Eddie Brock becoming the King in Black, because even though this may be like Tom Hardy's last Venom movie, that does not mean necessarily that Tom Hardy is done with the character Venom. So, like, what if he was to become, like, do y'all think they're going to keep Null? Do y'all have faith in Sony and their ability to work with Marvel and keep Null? Like, is that a thing? Because I honestly don't have faith in Sony. Like, I firmly believe Null will die in this movie. But don't get me wrong. Like, it's very possible that he could live, and maybe they work something out with Marvel, and maybe he's going to be a part of Secret Wars. I don't know. But, like, That's right. Don't trust AI, period. Right? No, you're 100%. You're 100% right on that. Absolutely. No, yeah, I think no. I mean, I think it's I got like a 75% shot here, or I think it's about 75% that Null's gonna be done after this movie. So and why wouldn't Eddie take up the mantle of King in Black? So that's just my thinking. That's just where I'm at. Let's see what everybody's saying in the chat. Hashtag bring back Black Winter. Donnie, that's great. Sounds like a good idea. This is from Bryant for our podcast, doing a review of King in Black. You know what? Brian? You might be onto something there. Callie, the book after this is First Venomized Groot. Or I'm going to assume that's Groot, I believe. That's cool. That's really cool. For those of you wondering, by the way, I meant to mention this last week, but the first Venomized horse from like the trailer, you know what I mean? That was in Venom War #1. It was like a little short mini story in the back. I count that junk. I will absolutely count that junk. It wasn't a preview. That was a little like little mini story. I'm all about that. 8 for 15 says Dale. Michael Baker says 6. Larry is at 1. Baker 7 for 15. 1 for 15 says Mr. Akins. Shoot! I don't know if I have this covered. 10 for 15. It says Callie. 2 says Steve. He's on the board with 2. That's awesome. 1 says Rich. Let's see. Hall, Nate from Hall Comics is in the house. What's going on, homie? Thank you for hanging out with us this evening. Appreciate you. I've got to go back and watch the rest of y'all's live this morning, or this evening. It seemed like a really fun time, so I went to go and do a rewatch of that. Y'all be on the lookout for Nate. Nate is going to be on this channel for Collecting Uncensored in the very near future. It's going to be freaking fantastic. So, I just watched latest Agatha trailer, and I think Mephisto is in it. I think a lot of, I could see that. I could see it. It would be fitting. It would definitely be fitting. Zero faith in Sony. What have they shown us to make us trust their decision making? Yeah. If you have hope in Sony, go watch Madam Web, and then report back. Write that down. We will. We're making note of it now. From the studio that brought you Madam Web. The legend has arrived. Yes, exactly, right? Not the King in Black, the Guardians of the Oh, okay. That's cool. So issue 24 would have the Venomized Groot. Let's look. Let's see if they note it. Even if they don't note it, I mean, it could still have it, which would be cool. Black Vortex. I don't remember reading this at all. Oh, I bet that's him in the back. I bet that's him. Let me know. Let me know, Callie. Am I right? Let us know. Not Let Us Comics. He was on last Thursday. That was fun. You should go watch that. But let us know. If someone say Venom one more time. Venom. Venom, my spot. When is someone to give us the hard R rated anime origin? What Aunt May had to do after Uncle Ben died? They showed us Madam Web, right? Zero trust in their decision making. I agree. Sony makes nice cameras. They do. They do, and they need to stick in their lane. They need to stay in their lane. They make good video games too. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, they make really good video games. But man, bro, we don't talk about Madam Web ever. 8 for 16 says Dale. Not it. I'll find it in my box. There you go. Looks like Warlock from Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's not it. What? Maybe it's it before the 1. My bad. Told you it's not my night. Marissa Tomei Unleashed. Cliff needs more DC. Trouble was the series where young Aunt May is Peter's biological mother. Hard R series coming to back HBO Max. I hope you have a great stream, bro. I have to get my son to bed. I'll catch. Hey, awesome, man. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. You have a good evening, and I hope your son has a good rest night as well. Good restful night as well. I will talk about you while you're gone. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. All right, let's pull 22 up. Great number, by the way. The Aunt May movie will be sponsored by Uncle Ben's Rice too soon. Oh man. No, he looks normal there. I think you're right. I think it is 24. Cause he looks pretty normal there. I say normal. He's got like fangs and claws and stuff like that, but it's not like, you know, gooey like black ooze stuff all around. Go one more where? Go one more back? Let's see. One more back. We'll do one more back. What we got? What we got? Oh, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Left, yes. There's that one. That's a pretty cool cover. Pretty cool cover. I like it. That's it. That's what he says. That's it. He says that's the Venomized Groot cover right there. The Venomized Groot is in that one. I wonder why they changed it up on the cover. Ooh, I like this cover. Sorry, we're going on a deep field trip now, y'all. Check that out. I like that. Who did that? Nice. Is that, new? That's supposed to be Kale, isn't it? That must be a different last name. I like that cover. That's awesome. Alright. Let's get back on track. I won't haul you have Venomized. That's great. Oh, alright. Coming in at number 2, we've got X-Men 97 packs, y'all. They've made it. The packs have made it to the Cover Price top 10 list. Lowdown on these is that they are being sold on Whatnot, and I believe an app called Drip, which is very much like Whatnot as well, but just does not have near the hype that Whatnot has. Near mints for these packs unopened are $188, and it says, let's see, sealed comic trading pack, blind bag. Now the thing about these packs is you could get like these variant covers that were in there that were full, of course, because we're in that age again. And you also, some of them were signed. So a lot of people were chasing those types of books that were in there, which is why these got so hot. And we're selling really big on the secondary market, especially like eBay. I'm sure you can imagine. Steve says, I hear that you can just weigh these Whatnot sealed comic trade card blind packs to find the foil as it weighs more. Beware. No, interesting. Interesting. Boycott the cash grab. Yo, I mean, if they're selling them on Whatnot for like $20, $15-20, and you get, you know, if you get, let's say there's 3. Let's say there's 3 books in a pack, and they sell it for $20 on Whatnot. Like that's what, a little less than $7 a book. That's not too bad, honestly. Like that's not too bad. And that's what, you know, you get a mystery pack for that much on Whatnot. So I guess it's really like at what point, like what's the cutoff point on Whatnot, like for what they're selling it for. If they go 25 for 3 books, that's a little more than $8 a book. I mean, still, it's, you know, they'll sell Virgin variants on there, just a single Virgin variant cover for $30. But now eBay, like, if auctions are going for that much, the market's deciding at that point in time, in my opinion, you know. So it's, you can't feel bad for these people that are spending almost $200 on these packs when they're driving up the price on the auction. So I don't know. I don't know enough about it really, I guess, to like really put in a solid opinion of this for, you know, this instance. It's more of just kind of like what I've heard here and there on live streams and stuff like that, and just what I think as far as like if they're doing this, then I feel like it's okay. But yeah, if they're coming on there and they're like, oh, we've got these blind packs for $200, I mean, I guess people are the market's still deciding then. I don't, because I mean, you don't have to buy them. So 7 for 16 says Baker. We have got Bryant says I saw those this weekend. Yeah, everybody's been having those. 10 for 16 says Cali Drip. Isn't that the chain bling you wear around your neck? Yes, you gotta have that drip, bruh. Weighing them, cheat code, yes. Says Akins. Last book I boycotted ended up being gifted to me. Nice. The sellers were starting them around $20 to $30, and they were being bid up to $150. I mean, you know what? Like, I can't blame them for that, honestly. Like, if people are going to get on there and they're going to bid them up to $150, like, it's not like they're doing a buy it now. Like, if people are bidding them up that high, then, you know, that just kind of is what it is. Those packs on Whatnot were going for $275. Oh, my gosh. Even more so, like, okay. If you want this book, or if you're wanting to wait on this pack, and you've got the money for this book right here, maybe, and you're an X-Men fan, maybe look at this book right here. Uncanny X-Men number 142. This is part 2 in the Days of Future Past storyline. I almost put part 1. I felt like both were iconic covers. 141 is definitely the more desirable book, and I think more of the iconic cover, but I still went with 142 just because I feel like it gets left out a lot. Substantially less in price as well. For $67, you can get a near mint that's fair market value. Last one sold this month, almost a week ago, a little over a week ago, for $76. So there you go. You want to get your X-Men fix? Go get a book that's substantial. You know what I mean? That's my opinion anyways. That's my opinion. Get a substantial book instead of these packs right here. But do you? Steve at 2 for 16 dropped a video about it Friday. Yes, I saw that video. That is awesome. Y'all go check that video out. Brian did really good coverage on these packs. You should definitely go check it out and see what he's got to say on it. Foils come before the fall, right? 11 for 17, 8 for 17. Oh, we got a tie right there. 1 for 17. Nice. Larry is in. Did someone say John Byrne? 2 for 17. Baby Byrne comes through for me. Awesome. All right. Let's get back to this list. Coming in number 1, we've got Venom number 3. This is the A cover. We finally made it here, if it'll pull up. First appearance of Null. I honestly, I'm going to say it. I think this cover is iconic. You when you see this cover, you know exactly what it is. I feel like I feel like it's right there on that iconic cover. Like, it's got to be. List. Near mints for $140. Honestly, I feel like that's kind of a respectable amount for this book. It's not, it's the A cover. It's not overly whatever, but it's also, not on the cheap either. I'm not telling you to buy it. But I don't think it's being blasted right now. So, my opinion. Let's see. So my alternative to this one is Thor: God of Thunder number 2. They did my guy Thor. They did my guy Gore dirty. I'm talking about dirty on that Love and Thunder movie. That should have been straight up Sam Raimi horror movie is what that should have been with Gore the God Butcher. But yes, this features the first appearance of Gore, the all-black Necrosword as well. Near mints for this book are now at $50. So, if you are a Gore fan, now may be a time to start looking at that to either put on your collection. I don't think we'll get Gore back in the MCU. I don't think we'll get a chance to have him done properly, but weirder things have happened. So, maybe we get like a face-off between the heroes and the villains in Secret Wars or something like that. It's like the return of all the freaking Marvel villains they did dirty. That would be cool. I'm just saying that would be really cool. But I don't know that I think they could do it, though. I don't know if they could pull it off. So 10 for 19, says Dale. Nice. Tied it up with Baker. Wow. Callie says, another book I'm unsure if I have. Dang it. 12 for 19. Takes the lead. They did Gore dirty, right? Right? Let's see. 1 for 19. At least I got a base hit. Nice. Nice. It is respectable. I'm just saying. I don't know that I have any of the books that I called out. Actually, I had the Uncanny X-Men 142. I know for sure I got that one. Joe, yeah, they totally did Gore awful. Bale even said he looked up what Gore the God Butcher was really like, and he said he was disappointed they didn't do the character just. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Promiscuous Time Traveler in the house. What's going on? New here. What are the grading scale? The scale that they're doing, the the 10 for 19 stuff like that. That means that they got 10 books out of the 19 that were presented. So, and that the 19 is the 10 of the cover price that we went over, and then any alternatives that I had, and I only had 9 this time around. So total books was 19, and then however many you had is the first number out of that fraction. So thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. Join us every Monday. We do this fun stuff. Now the missus right here, she goes by her own rules, and she says she has 20 of the 19 books. Oh, that's great. All right, there we have it. That is our list. Let's go ahead and let's give away another duck. What's the hashtag, y'all? What's the hashtag? Hashtag dirty. What we got? Any suggestions? Anybody in the chat? What we got? 10 for 15. That's like 5 stacks of paper. Yeah, it is. Got it. So being like sucks. No, because you're just in time for where I was giving the duck away. This is an easy one. All you gotta do is leave a hashtag. Let's see. And you have to take a group photo of your comics to prove it. Hashtag Dazzler. What? Hashtag Null. That's pretty spot on. Hashtag Venom. Hashtag Dirty. Hashtag Black. Hashtag Null. We got 2 nulls. Hashtag Wifey wins. The only reasons I don't care for Thor, Love, and Thunder is because of how they treated the whole thing with Jane's cancer and how they did Gore terrible. I know, I'm with you. And that whole love triangle with Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, I hated that. Oh, I hated it. Hashtag sad Gore. Hashtag sing Cliff his package. Yes. Yes. Hashtag Joffrey. What's going on? I'm getting tired. I apologize. Not hashtag Joffrey. What's going on, Joffrey? Thanks for hanging out and seeing. Appreciate you. Hashtag comics. Hashtag dirty. Dogs outside the event. Hashtag Venom. I think we had most for hashtag. We got hashtag null first, so we're gonna go with that. We had 2 for hashtag null first. So there we go. Hashtag null gets you a chance at a duck for this month's duck race. So let's go ahead and let's show off the books that we're giving away for that. Let me reorganize them. We've got Avengers #1, the J. Scott Campbell variant. We have got A Moment of Silence 9/11 tribute book from Marvel. One that nobody talks about, that I know of anyways. And we've got, I believe this is a 1 in 10, #1 of Twig. Fantastic story. If you've not read it, this is a great jumping on point because it's #1. Comically Comics Podcast did a review of this book, and you can go and check that out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and also on our YouTube channel. You'll find it over there. Comically Comics Podcast. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and talk about what episode dropped today. And that was a review of the 1994 movie The Crow, featuring Brandon Lee. May he rest in peace. So like I said, go check us out. Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And this episode right there will drop on our YouTube channel this Wednesday. So go sum us up and you'll get notifications, as long as you hit the little bell when these episodes drop, so you can listen to us wherever. Cool stuff. Also, while I've got y'all's attention, y'all are waiting on a duck, keep Jen reading. This is the GoFundMe. The link to this GoFundMe is at the very top of the chat, so any amount would be greatly appreciated. She's been dealing with cancer and fighting cancer for about a year now, if I'm not mistaken. And Bueller came on here recently and was kind of doing a call of arms out to kind of help Jen out. Think some stuff didn't turn out the way that they were hoping for, or so something came up for him to come out, and so if you feel led, please donate to this cause. If not, hey, it'd be fantastic if you could, or if you can't do it, then it'd be fantastic if you could share this out, get the word out, because even if you can't, then if you get the word out to somebody that can, that's great, that's fantastic, you know what I mean? So, and it costs nothing to share this out, so why not? I got a link to her GoFundMe in the description below, so if you're watching this on the rewind, you can check it out there. And I meant to put a link to her YouTube channel. Oh crap, I forget the name of the channel now. I feel so horrible. Do y'all know it? Let me know in chat. Somebody's got to know what this lady's YouTube channel was. She hasn't been doing content on it lately. However, the reason I wanted to put it on there was because you could get an idea of the person that she is. So, I know some people may not want to support somebody that they don't necessarily know, and I feel like if you go to your YouTube channel, you get a good idea of who she is. Yes, comics will break your heart. Yes, thank you, Mr. Akins. I appreciate that. That's the YouTube channel right there. Comics will break your heart. Awesome, thank you. All right. I gotta show y'all this one. This is funny. Know her, but it hardly know her. But I hardly know her. That's funny. Cancer came back and she doesn't have insurance. There you go. Thank you for letting us know that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, man, that's crazy. She doesn't have insurance. Man, that sucks. Joe says he's making his video and sharing it this week. Should be up on Sunday or next Monday. Awesome. Lots of people are doing videos. Comments will break your heart. Yes, thank you. There we go. There's the link right there. Go check out her channel if you want to know more about her. I feel like, our YouTubes are kind of like a good gateway into us and like us as people. So, there you go. Cool. All right. 12 people watching. 14 entries. Here we go. Draw. Who we got? Who gets a duck? Kenneth Bird! You got a duck, sir, in this month's duck race. Congratulations. Kenneth Bird. Awesome. Cool. Yo, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate it very, very much. I hope y'all have a great week as we have started it and we head towards the weekend. Look forward to that as well. No collecting uncensored this Thursday, but I will drop a video of my bi-weekly hauls and reviews. And next week, I don't know that I have that set up. Do I? Lettuce Comics was last week. That was fun, and you should definitely go back and check the rewind on that. This coming up Thursday, though, I've got Mike with Lunch Money Comics, and I'm super excited about that. So come hang out with me and Mike next Thursday with Collecting Uncensored as we go over his collection, things that he loves. He dropped a room tour as well, I think either today or yesterday, and that's a really cool video. You should definitely go and check that out. But yeah, come hang out with us next Thursday, Collecting Uncensored, Lunch Money Comics. Let's check the chat one more time before we break out of here. Birdman strikes again, right? Congratulations. Oh, yeah. Yay, Mike. Right? Right? What? Yes, absolutely. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, y'all have a good one.